Alright, good evening one and all. Welcome to the video. In this video, I'm gonna be teaching you how to write Lucene queries, or basically I would say query strings or Boolean queries in Elasticsearch. So what are you waiting for? Let's get started with this video. So first of all, always have a habit of reading documentation, pretty important. So let's read a couple of lines to understand what the hell is query string. So returns a document based on provided query string using parser with strict syntax. So basically it allows you to use such as and, not, or, and much more, right? I'm gonna be just touching the gist of it. So basically the way it works is basically you say query string, it's a dictionary or JSON. It takes a query, which takes a Boolean query, and then basically you say on which field you want to do it. I know might not be making much of sense. I have a lot of good examples here laid out for you, which I'm gonna be showing you right now. So let me show you, man. So hopefully this Kibana would be loaded. I'm using the Netflix dataset for this example so I can teach you properly. All right, so that's done. Let me do this. So I'm just gonna run the query here because I want to show you the document, how it looks like, and then we can learn the queries, right? So if you see, we have like type, title, cast, white field, country, date added, release year, of course, and stuff like that. So I want to search like something like, like title is, I know like something like Iron Man or like Fabricasso or something like that. Or so I want to use like, English like queries there. Can I use that in Elasticsearch? Yes, you can. So I'm going to be showing you. So the way you can do that is basically you would say search, okay? And then you would say query string, okay? That's your query string. Now it takes an argument called as field. So field basically means on which field you want to apply that query string, right? So I'm gonna say, hey, I want to search on titles, right? I want to, hey, give me all the movies that has like titles, Iron Man. So I said query, Iron Man, or that means something that matches like Iron Man or Fabricasso, or however you want to say. Usually it's a good idea if you're doing such kind of a queries. I would do it. I would usually wrap this thing in parentheses. Okay, so that's how you do it. Now you might ask, hey Saumil, that's cool, but could you tell me how do I do it on multiple fields? What if I want to search on title and let's say description? So my friend, it's pretty easy. All you have to do, comma separated, and you say description. Okay, that makes sense. So Saumil, what else you can do in this? All right, so I'm gonna be teaching you. Okay, so what you can do is you can give an argument called as minimum match. So you can specify like minimum there should be like 2 matches, otherwise don't give me anything. So there are a lot of things you can like pass here. Let me see, what did I do wrong? Oops. I'm gonna undo my changes. Okay, so yeah, so you can say minimum should match. So you can say, hey, minimum that should be matching like 2 of them, okay? So that's done. Now let's step up the game, guys. So what if you have like Boolean queries and you want to use query string? Can you do that? Or what if I want to add like multiple query string? How the hell do I do that? Okay. So I have been reading a lot of articles on Stack Overflows, and I have a habit of reading stuff. So yeah, let me show you, man. So the way you would do that in Elasticsearch is you use query. Then you use a bool operator. Bool has, like 4 main bool operators. Those are like must operator, filter operator, should operator, and the must not operator. Sorry, 5, my bad. So must means that should have that content. I mean, you must have that. The should means optional, or the must not means it should not have that. And then the filter means just filter out the documents with stuff. So my friend, what you can do is basically now you can say, hey, query string, same thing. So now you can also, I don't know if you know this, but you can also give multiple query strings. I mean, if you want to do that, oh, okay. What the hell? I did not know that you can do that. Oh, okay. So you can do that as well. Let's say, let me just pick up some name quickly. 10, let's say something like 10 years. Okay, so it's pretty powerful. The Elasticsearch has a very nice search engine. So yeah, you can do that. Okay, now I want to tell you, okay, Saumil, that's great, but let me show you something even else. Nested Boolean queries and query string. What the hell? Sorry, what you can do? Okay, I'm gonna show you. Hold on. So let me see if I have a snippets here. Oh, I can just grab it from Stack Overflow. Guys, you can also provide a boolean inside a boolean inside a query string. What the hell? Okay, let me show you. Hold on. So what you can do is you can say it this way. You can also give it like this way. Okay, so I can remove this and I can say Title is also like I don't know, like 10 something starting with 10. I don't know. I'm just okay. So it works. You see, all the query works. So you can do pretty much anything you want in Elasticsearch. Any sort of like complicated queries that you even think of. Yeah, you can definitely do that. You can do bool inside a bool, or you can put this inside a should. Should is basically the optional part. Should. Let's try that one. So you can try that one. So it's more like you have to try and see like how things are working out. Let me take off that one. So you can use match phrase, whatever you want to use, you can use it here. Oh, that did not work quite well. Oh, because I have an error, of course. So yeah, works fine, man. So yeah, guys, hope you have enjoyed a small tutorial on this Boolean queries in Elasticsearch. A lot of people might not know it. What I'll do is basically I'll leave all the sample queries on my description section, and also basically I'm going to leave the Stack Overflow post here. So hopefully that will be helpful to you guys. And yeah, if you guys have any more questions, kindly list your questions in the comments, and I would be very happy to assist you. Once again, guys, keep smiling, keep coding, and see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.